Hello everybody, I'm the Awesome Jimbo. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IX. And so in the last episode, we came back to the Leafy Tree, and I completely embarrassed myself in the entire planet, in front of the entire planet. And now we're here at the bottom of the Leafy Tree, and we're just trying to figure out what's going on. I know what's going on, some of you don't. Yeah, like the tree from Treasure Planet. There was no tree in Treasure Planet. Which, that was an okay movie, I suppose. You could do worse. You could do better, though. Gee, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, life lessons, everybody. If you're really super into a girl, then you might not want to go so crazy with that. What do you mean from above? Hey, come on. My heart will go on. What is that a reference to? I found out I Am Blue, Abadi Abadai was like a reference from like 20 years ago. Oh boy, this boss fight can be really frustrating if you know what to do, and I'm just so you say, which direction is it coming from? Alright, might as well put on a decent demonic voice. I do not know. These... It is not produced. Mist is a byproduct of the refining process. It is discharged through the roots. I contaminate the other continents with mist to stimulate the fighting instinct. This in turn leads to war among the leaders of nations, and then to the fall of civilization. Kuja merely puts the byproduct to a different use. I cannot lie. Kuja used the waste product to make weapons. Weapons like yourself. Kuja called them black mages, dark spawn of the mist. Defeat me and no more mist will flow. And then no more weapons like this puppet here will be made. Answer me, puppet. Do you deny your very birth? I've seen the end of my 1,000-year life, and it is not now. You cannot stop me. It is futile even to try. I don't know, how was that? Was that decent enough demonic voice for Demon Broccoli Tree? Or something like that with some concrete bricks? I don't know. I just... whatever, and watch as he pops in out of nowhere. I know of a decent way to cheese this boss and make it super easy. I'm gonna go ahead and... oh no, no. This isn't gonna hit me. This isn't gonna kill me, is it?
Okay, you gotta admit that is pretty funny. So, the thing is, I'm gonna try and steal from this guy. You don't steal Professor Oak's staff like that, but the thing is, this boss fight is a zombie, and you can actually kill it in a single hit just by using a Phoenix down or something like that. But I need to steal from him as much as possible, so I need to pay attention. Because this thing actually has access to some really good items that you should probably get. And you should probably get whenever you have the chance. So, I'm going to go ahead and use Ethers. I didn't have the option to use it. I probably should have. So I'm going to drag this out just a little bit, see if I can get all these items from him. It's like, I don't remember... I don't remember, more like didn't pay attention. Okay. So if I actually do manage to kill him in a single hit, or if I do manage to kill him, I'm sorry, but you can use life on him and it'll kill him in a single hit. What are you doing? You're gonna hurt. Let's go ahead and do this. Kick it. Soul Cage. That's his name. I'm Soul. That would have been fun if I had known his name. Then I would have used. Then I would have done a Nicolas Cage voice, like, defeat me in the mist will not flow, Nicolas Cage. And all that. Why you use white magic? It's so unprofessional, Nicolas Cage. I love soul blues music. I'm a soul man. My favorite TV show was Soul Man. Even though nobody remembers what that. Okay, I'm gonna stop that, as I'm just running on fumes for these jokes. So, hang on. I forget, what is Dagger's transform supposed to do? I really don't remember. Let's... go ahead and do that. I probably should have just dealt one heal spell to my entire party of life. Should have. Not being a total dumbass for that. So, Edolan, Transcommand, summon Eidolans. That doesn't help me. Oh no, you suck. You suck. This, I hate this move so much. Oh boy, that spell, if it had hit, then it would have inflicted heat. It's like I mentioned in the previous episode. It's like two ailments that can royally mess you up because they can kill you instantly. There's heat, which if you're inflicted with it and if you do anything with while you have heat afflicted onto you. Oh. Well, at least I got two things. I didn't pay attention to the first thing. I saw I got the Magician's Cloak. And why is it I don't get EXP in battles? That would make this game a lot easier. Alright. So I think we're near the end of disc 2? Oh, how about that? Oh, that's what's going on. And thusly the mist finally disappears. Or does it? And look, the clouds part and the trees get sunshine on them. Yay! But the question is, where does the mist go? I don't know, it just kind of thins out and dissipates throughout the air. I mean, that shows how much I know about my science. Oh yeah, yeah, I remember this. I completely forgot about this, but when I said we're not too far away from the ending of disc 2, I wasn't exaggerating at all. All right. So, I'm gonna wait, I pressed the wrong button, so I'm gonna go ahead and just rest up in a tent just in case. You know, you never know whenever. So I'm gonna go ahead and save again as well. So like, I kind of wish I had footage of me going right ahead to defeat Soul Cage with a single. Really, you'll be sorry, Kupo. I just saved. Like then, yeah, I'm sure I'll be sorry. It's like, oh, what if my PS4 dies on me? Then, oh, you just lost all your save data. That would actually be the worst. Oh, but I was trying to say about the city as like in the last episode, I forgot about this. It's like essentially the Smash Bros. Equivalent to Final Fantasy characters, which is pretty cool and all. But they also released the newest one a couple months back, and near the beginning of the year, basically. And did anybody like that game? I mean, it looks great, but I did not like Final Fantasy. I did not like the new Dissidia. Yeah, this game was really disappointing for me personally. I mean, the combat's fun. It's just a couple decisions that really irked me. It sounds great, and of course, there's no finishers, which is kind of disappointing. Like flashy finishers, like in Duodecim, which was pretty awesome. Disappointing that they removed it, but they introduced summons that can help attack your opponents. Like it's not like in the previous game where where the summons were just stat buffs, like they were in Duodecim. But and the game is also 3v3 permanently, which makes no sense. Like, why does it need? I mean, I think the game would have been so much better if it had just not been permanently 3v3. It could have just been a separate option. It'd just be 1v1. But what I mean by that is you have your main character, and then you have two other characters fighting alongside you, and your opponent has the same. The thing is, this city was not built around the 3v3. All that, and it's really, really, really irritating. So let's go ahead and get rid of you. Ice spells, but like, did anybody like that game? It was pretty not good. It's honestly one of the most disappointing games I've ever played. In fact, I think it's just almost as disappointing as 13. No, I'd say it's more disappointing than 13. I had high expectations, but they just ruined it. Sonic Forces is another game I was heavily disappointed with. And dare I say, the new Dissidia is my new most disappointing game of all time. I did not care for it. But the thing is, if they had just... Oh, and there's also a decision I heard that attacking... No, wait. The story mode, in order to unlock different future scenarios, you have to grind for currency in order to unlock. You beat a bunch of chapters, but then some of the next other chapters are locked later on, and then you have to grind for in-game money in order to unlock them. Which, like, that's just totally backwards. Like, why can't you just get the money from battles in the story mode, or just unlock them standard? I mean, I picked the game up, played a few battles, and then just put it down. That's what I heard. Like, that game was really disappointing. If it wasn't permanently 3v3, then I would have at least liked it more than I do. Alright. Better follow her. More like you two should vanish into thin air while I go search for them. So I think it was up here. Again. Listen to that accordion. What, did Weird Al orchestrate this? Did he record this song? Oh wait, is this not the area I'm supposed to be in? I could have sworn. Wait a minute, it says go to live. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I'm just looking at my Elgato Game Capture page on my computer. And it just says live. I thought it was like recording live, which I'm not. Excuse me, really bizarre. And let's go in here. Is this? Oh, quite remember. Oh, yeah, it's down here. Yeah, let's keep going, but I just hope you weren't expecting to keep the rest of this stuff here. And like, I hope you don't mind it. Don't mind this, because I'm just gonna take you for the cause, if you know what I'm saying. the cause for war against Queen Brain. I know it's pronounced something else, but I'm just gonna call her Queen Brain because Brain is funnier than Brawn. Bran, or whatever her name is. I am so tired, in case you couldn't tell. I don't really get as much sleep as I probably should. Let's... Alright, let's get this going. Pretty sure I should say. Whoa. I don't quite remember this much setup. I've played this twice, how could I not remember this? Alrighty then, battle of a dude with a really huge red afro. And I remember my brother telling me, he's like, did you know that that guy actually has a dragon tattoo on his shoulder? Like, yeah, you can kind of clearly see that, since he does have it. Let's go ahead and steal anything. You got anything on you? Poison Knuckles. Oh, is that the new... Is that like the new derpy meme Knuckles? Ah, dang it. Well, it was worth a shot. Here I go. But you gotta admit, this guy has some really big fists. Go ahead and attack you back. Man, I can dish out some pain. Oh crap, this is gonna suck, isn't it? Bounce around that, dang it. Is that my first official game over? Well then, I definitely take it that it is. Luckily, I don't have to do too much, so I'm gonna go ahead, do all that again. I should have... I'm sorry, everybody. This is the second time it's happened to me in my Let's Play career. Okay, so that death of mine definitely cost me like about 10 minutes worth of progress, so now I'm gonna have to go ahead and jump back into this fight. Bam! Go ahead and take 490 things of damage. This time I'm gonna try not to mess this up, which I very well might accidentally screw this up. You just pick a direction. Come on. Go ahead and use a high potion right now, as I'm not gonna take the risk of him killing me a second time, because if I do die, I'm gonna be very, very upset. Alright. Alright, this is probably a very stupid idea. Sweet, got an Aether. Alright, so this is pretty much the most climactic fight in the entire game. It's just don't want to spoil things too early, but I'm just gonna go ahead and spoil it. This is the best fight in the game. Really long, incredibly uninteresting. I probably could have given myself better armor, the armor that those Moogles gave me. Well then, that's... But I think I did end up leveling up just a little bit more, because I ended up having to fight more enemies than I did before. Like... Oh shit, this is gonna suck. Don't hurt me, I'm sorry! Don't kill me. Okay, so let's go ahead and... There we go. Oh, but I guess the strategy is just survive as long as humanly possible until you can get your whatever going. Oh shit, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Heal, 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 heal. There we go. Sheesh, this is going on just overly longer than it needs to be. Oh boy, I'm not taking that risk. Restores HP doesn't tell me how much. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I can hear a bit of a static. I'm hearing a static in my headset, so I hope that doesn't... Come on, come on. I guess I can switch positions. The fight will most likely go on longer. But why didn't I do that sooner? Yeah, go ahead and make the fight go on way longer than it needs to. Go ahead and do this. Ow. Dang, that is some pretty powerful stuff. Come on. Alright, maybe this will kill him. This really goes to show just how cool the animation is. Why aren't you dead? Gonna go ahead and do this one more time. Hopefully that'll kill him. Alright. Well, at least the animation is dragging out my attack. Automatic timetable. I'm gonna go ahead and have this drag on a little longer. Because I am kind of running out of time for this. Fortunately, come on. I mean, I know before I did like 3 episodes, but this game is a little draining because of how slow it is. But it's not gonna be like, oh, just gonna stop, do Warrior World, and not do Final Fantasy 9 again for another few years. But I'm gonna, okay, you know what? This is boring. I'm just gonna skip it to the end of the fight, or if I die, which I might. Ugh, finally, that took way longer than it needed to. I mean, I have like 1,000 HP, he has like 10,000 HP. I didn't count how much HP he actually has, but thank you. That took way too long. Yeah, quick question, where's Quina in all this? She still just being as useless as ever as the fans that seem to claim. Alright, so I'm talking. Thanks for rescuing her. So go ahead and drag this out just a little bit longer. Then I'm gonna probably, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and stop playing for right now. Yeah, sure thing. I'll go ahead and take a rest. And the thing is, after this, I'm gonna have to start recording footage, a lot of footage for my next countdown, which I hope you guys will definitely be excited for that. Let's go ahead. What are you doing? Kerman coffee. For a minute, I would have read that as Kermit coffee, like Kermit the Frog's favorite coffee. I think you and the rest of the world, including me, I actually did forget about that. Yeah, I wonder where she went. This is, I'm suddenly getting some memories back. It's just like, these games are really obsessed with making me, really obsessed with making me go on.